I'ma be with
You about to go
the.
live.
Oh, all right.
What's up?
You about to
We
go
about to go
live.
live.
Okay,
You
okay,
slow,
man.
Ken.
My fault. I thought we was. I didn't know. I thought we were live. So that's cool.
No, no.
We good, bro.
You
I'm
too
about to
late.
roll up and I'm waiting for
My
for my.
son got the 10. Nah, my son got the setup. My son been working behind the scenes.
Yeah. Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Crazy Shot Josh Universe. Today I got my boy Rose and my other man's Rail. And we're
Yo,
gonna be
I'm
talking
rolling the
about
blunt. Don't mind me.
yeah, this I
What?
can't with you.
You gonna lie to you? Backwood paper right here. I ain't gonna
This
we ain't gonna
this
lie to our viewers now or your viewers. So like, it is what it is.
Rose is
But
overrated Wimby. All y'all people in the world is overrated Wimby off of one game. I don't know what y'all see because I ain't seen it. And he had a
uh,
nice 40 ball.
Cairo, what's wrong? What's wrong, Chuck? I'm sorry.
if you want me to be honest,
Go ahead,
Wimby
start
is
on.
nice. He's nice. He's nice. I ain't going front. He's probably he's not top 10. I'm not pushing that top 10 narrative. But how he's looking, I ain't going front. He might have a top 15 season. He might end the season being a top 15 NBA player though. So he is
If
with the defense mixing with the scoring output, the way he's scoring. Yeah, I'm
well,
not gonna say he top 10, but
if
he's
he
definitely.
averaged anywhere, I would say northern of I would say a higher like 27 plus points per game, while grabbing 10 plus rebounds and having a two or three blocks per game and having a defensive presence. Like to me, it'd be kind of hard to not put him in that type of conversation,
Well, all
in
right.
my opinion.
If he has a not even he don't even got to go that crazy. If he has a 10 and 4 kind of season, he might be. I'll be real with you. He might be like. It depends on what other players do, but he might be like 11, 10, 9. He might be at that atmosphere. Cause he is like he after the season. I'm not gonna lie. I do understand it's one night, and I'm not trying to be
Yeah, I
nasty.
know.
Like I understand it's one night, and I
Be
do
careful when
also
you open the door for
understand
your
that
brother.
he played against AD last night. But if we are being honest, he is better than AD. He's better than AD, bro. At this
AD
point,
wasn't the primary defender on him. Why y'all keep saying
I'm
that?
not saying AD was the primary defender, but how his trajectory, how Wimby is going, AD can't touch that. He's gonna be better than AD. He's already better than Randall. If you want me to be honest, even though I'm biased when it comes to the Knicks, he's already better than Karl Anthony Towns. Um, it's a lot of players he's already better than. He's definitely already better than that overrated nigga Zion. But that's another.
Why you
I
say
have I
Zion
have
overrated?
some. I think Zion is very overrated.
Why?
Because we're
What
still
makes
living
him?
He's
off potential instead of saying what he actually is.
I
That's
What
why
is
he's
he?
like
overrated.
to be honest, people have been drafted after him that took off already. That's already named superstars. Um, we're looking at guys like, never mind. I'm not going to compare him to his teammate he was with in college, but
Which one?
like
RJ?
yeah, shout out to the pride. Shout out my son. Shout out my son.
Crazy, bro.
My son. But no, like I don't think the potential that they have him up to. I don't think he should be there. I really think he might be he's not better than Blake Griffin. That's all I'm gonna say. And they was trying to say
Who?
he would be better than Blake Griffin. He's not better than Blake Griffin. I don't even think he would
Who
have
you
a better
talking?
career than Blake Griffin.
Who?
Zion.
Oh, damn.
But Besides, let's we could get back to that another day. But the
I,
Wimby,
I think you're not crazy for that comparison or saying that because at the end of the day, like you know how people are when it comes to Zion, bro. They're gonna give him the
so
benefit of the doubt, and they're gonna give I would say, treatment and excuses they don't give nobody else. That's gonna be my
Josh,
biggest
how
thing.
do you feel about the Wimby? How you feel about the Wimby take? How do you feel about people surrounding their hype surrounding him? Do you believe he's better than Chet? Do you believe they're in the same area? What's your takes on Wemby right now?
Listen, I don't Wimby. He good. I whatever. He like a top. I gotta make a list. He in top 30 somewhere. I don't know where. Gotta make a list. I think, in my personal opinion, him and Chet on the same level. I don't think Wimby is clearly better than him. If you want to say slightly, sure. Defensively, I feel like Chet is better defensively than Wimby. Offensively, after game one of this season, if Chet can get it all together, that offense is going to be close too. So then the conversation is going to be become more uncomfortable. The thing with Wimby is he going to stay healthy? He since he's been in the NBA, last season he got hurt. His rookie year he got hurt. When you were that tall, we have not seen guys be healthy for a whole season at that height. So I don't know if he's going to or not. I don't know. But there is some weaknesses in his game offensively, I think, and clearly defensively. He has shortcomings that people gloss over because it's Wimby.
Defensively, what do you think his shortcomings are?
On offense, I think he settles too much. He bails out the defense a lot. His jump shooting, it's streaky at times. I think he bails out the defense once again. I think he can make tough shots, but that's not his strong suit. You don't want him shooting tough shots all the time. I think he should play closer to the basket instead of so far out. And defensively, I think he's undisciplined at times.
Sound
I
like a
think he
whore.
falls for a lot of pump fakes at times. He struggles with physicality still, so when he's going against elite post players, he struggles. He looks a little boyish. Looks like a rag doll.
Well, I will say, and it's just me personally, I think all of those like his offense, all of those things can be fixed. I think on the defensive end, he's kind of I don't know what really he would need to fix on the defensive end because all big men kind of have the same problem. They fall for pump fakes. They're they're foul prone. A lot of them have that kind of problem. So the only big man I say that I haven't heard with that kind of problem is like Evan Mobley or
No, that nigga jump at everything too.
he do, but it take time. He gotta grow. It's only his third season. He does have to get better. He definitely does have to get better, but I do think where he's at. I think you saying he's top 30 is nasty because in a top 30, just hear me out. People have
He's
like
somewhere there. I don't know where. I gotta make a list. I
They
gotta
have like
Shut the fuck
Julius.
up, Josh. Shut the fuck up.
They have like Julius Randle in the top 30. He's already better than Julius Randle, and that's coming from somebody that defended Julius Randle tooth and nail. He's already better than Julius Randle. You might not like it. He's better than J Dub. He's better than
What's the
Pascal Siakam.
requirement for players? Like, what are y'all requirements for these players to be better than these other players?
Um, all
Because
right,
I seen J Dub in a playoff setting. I haven't seen
Okay,
him be
so shut up with
but
this
that's a
take, Josh.
team.
You're killing me. You're
That's a
killing me,
team
bro.
thing. That's a team thing. You
Real,
gotta
real, real, real. Can I take this, please?
go.
Okay, the problem. Okay, and I'm not speaking for real, but I'm. This is how I feel. There's levels to this shit. Okay. Now, I'm not saying Chet is not important to his team because he is. Would you say Chet is what the third option on his team, second best option on his team at best, right?
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay. And there's no disrespect because if Chet played for any other team, I honestly think the team or franchise would focus and build around him. But again, the problem that I think you're having is what I would call responsibility. Chet doesn't have the responsibility that Wemby has. And that's why I think Wemby is better. But I'm gonna play devil's advocate. If you want to say that they're a lot closer than what the general public says, I hear you. But in my opinion, I'm always going to
Mhm.
take the first option player over the second option player when their games are similar. So, in my opinion, Wemby is better. But I'm not shitting over your take that you think Chet is equal or even better. I just believe in my basketball opinion and beliefs. I'm always
Mhm.
going to take the franchise player over the second or third option. So that's my reasoning.
All right, hold on. Hear me out. I'm not even comparing Wimby to Chet because I don't think it's far off saying that they're near each other. I don't think that's a far off statement. I truly believe that I think Wimby has the hype around his name right now, so people are not gonna look at it like they're truly close to each other. What I do believe, though, all I was saying is that when you say he is top 30, I'm listing off people that would be in that range of 30 to about 25 that I think that he's clearly better than. Like they'll put people like Pascal Siakam. I think he's better than Pascal Siakam, even though we've seen him take off in the playoffs. We've seen Pascal win a championship. We've seen him be the best player at times. He was the best player in the last playoffs versus the Knicks and the Pacers. He was the best player in that series. It was him and Andrew Andrew
Nimhart.
Naismith. It's Nimhart, my fault. Him and Andrew. Um he is better than Randall, even though we seen Randall play better in the playoffs last season than what he did on the Knicks. Um he is better than guys than like J Dub. He's better than a lot of guys. Trey Young. Um,
Oh, brother.
he is better than a lot of guys that you would put. I would say you would even put from 30 to about 2021. Um, and I understand it's game one. I think when we get to game like 40
Hmm.
during this season, we could probably put him in a proper place when we get to like game 40 because we've seen him 40 games in through the season by the time he'll play most of the NBA teams. So we will see him compete and match up against all the other people. Um, I think game 40 or probably the end of the season would be the best time to really rank him to see what he do. And we have to see how many games he does play. So if Wemby takes off for 40 games, but he only plays 40 games, it's hard to rank someone when they only keep playing 40 games, 42 games, 44 games, 45 games, when it's an 82 game season and your team is missing the playoffs. But he is better than guys like Zion. He's better than guys than like our Randall, RJ, BI. He's better than majority. He's better than OG, Mikal Bridges, LaMelo, Trey Young. To me, he's better than those guys, but we do have to see a full season of him and what he can do. Not a full. Not, we got to stop saying full seasons because nobody really plays a full season anymore. But
Over
probably
like
like,
what games?
yeah, we have to see him like 60, 65 games upwards. I would say 65 games is kind of the standard because that's how many games you need to play to make a all NBA team, right? Like 65
Yeah,
games, 68 games. So I say
60.
like around 68 games, that's kind of the standard where you need to see a player to gauge a full season because that's when they could start getting hey, is this an all NBA player? Is this not? So he'll have to play upwards 60, 65 games to really judge him properly and see what he does. He's gonna have bad nights. I promise you he's gonna have bad nights. Like your guy Trey Young.
Oh
How'd
my
you feel about
God,
that game?
I ain't watched the game.
I, I love it. I love it. I love
Get
I
it.
saw
I
some.
love
that's
it.
Now, I do have a
Oh,
hot
this
take.
young lady's crazy.
I
Go
do
ahead,
have a
bro.
All
hot
What you
right,
got?
take.
go ahead, real.
That 6 seed race going into the Eastern Conference, because the Eastern Conference is not that strong. The 6 seed race could be between Miami, Atlanta, and Toronto. And if you leave it up to me, if IQ is healthy, Scotty is healthy, Bi is healthy, I'm gonna be nasty. RJ is healthy, and who's they center? Portal, Yako Portal or
Yeah,
something like that.
Jakob.
Yeah, if Yaka is healthy, I could see them. I could really see them just barely hitting the 6 seed.
Oh, brother.
I can see them possibly winning and playing how weak the East is.
I could see them
Like,
getting a 6 seed if Bi really is healthy. I think the main component of that team is not RJ. It's Bi, Scotty, and
hmm
what Emmanuel quickly is gonna do. If them
yeah,
three take off this season, I think that would be a difficult team to really like throw a squad at or be like, all right, we're gonna really play this team like full fledged. Because everybody kind of there could give you a quick 20, and Yaka Porter could give you 10 and 10 real fast. So Toronto Raptors might be my sleeper team for this season. Yeah.
Toronto. What is it about the Raptors that you think is like so good about them?
The defense is shaky, but they do have they have the offense there on that team to literally outscore teams. Like, don't get me wrong, Scotty Barnes is not no 30-point plus player, but he could go for 30. Biaka could go for 30. RJ could go for 25. But IQ could go for 30. So if think about two of them having a good night, one is having a shaky night, and the other one is having an off night, you still having players giving you 25, 25, another player giving you 20 and 5, and then you still have a good big man down low. Now they bench, I don't know who's on their bench. They bench might be just
the bench is me, you, and Josh.
yeah, the bench the bench could be us. So you feel me? But I think the starting five really I don't think it takes that much in this day and age and this NBA to really beat teams. If
I got
Scotty
you.
Barnes, if Scotty Barnes and Brandon Ingram take off at the same time, that's a hard night for most NBA teams.
What about chemistry in the defensive end? That's the only thing I'm playing devil's advocate because Brandon Ingram is not that great of a defender. RJ, no disrespect,
Nah, nah.
his weakness is defensive end. Like I understand your point, but who gonna play defense? Like they gotta be somebody gotta play defense.
I don't think they're gonna really play defense. I'm
You just
honestly,
gonna
if
think
you
they all outscore everybody in the regular
yeah,
season.
honestly, if you watch all of these random teams that make the play-in, that make the playoffs, what they try to do, like Atlanta Hawks is like that. Atlanta Hawks is not trying to lock nobody
Bro,
down.
he reached
They're
no Jets Atlanta. So
nah, Atlanta Hawks is never trying to lock anybody down. They're just trying to
I get what
outscore
I'm
you.
trying to say. All
They just trying to like. I'm gonna be real with you. Even the Indiana Pacers are never trying to lock you down. They just trying to who gonna
right.
put up
Outscore you.
140 points first. Cause last night the Raptors dropped a 120, 128. I wasn't even expecting that. 128, and then they played like Bi played like 22 minutes. They didn't play that much. They didn't need to because bum ass Trey Young was stinking up the court.
Oh my God, this guy.
But that's my team. I said the Rockets. The Raptors, 6 seed, or they'll have the exact same record as the Atlanta
Oh,
Hawks.
I gotta ask you a question, Josh, because you would know more this about around that situation. Do you feel like, as people are trying to make it seem like this is Trey Young, like prove a year to Atlanta to keep him, or do you think that that's like overblown or just overreaction?
I think it's overreaction because I think this is the first year they're actually trying to build around Trey Young. I mean, you go get Nikhil Alexander Walker, you add Porzingis. Ricochet looks like he's taking a step toward the positive. You get a healthy Jalen Johnson who looks like he's taking another step. So this is the first year I can say they're actually building around Trey a decent team.
Okay.
A,
And my
a
next
con-
question to you, go ahead.
Time out.
I was
Hold
gonna
on. Let
say
me say something. Can you
a
can you
contentious
can you
team.
name can you name some of the names that you said again? You said Daniel
Porzingis,
Dice, Porzingis.
I forgot. I forgot that Daniel Dice, Porzingis, Nickel Alexander Walker,
Yeah.
Ricochet, and Jalen Johnson.
So this would be his second year with Ricochet. This would be his. I don't know how long he's been playing with Jalen Johnson now. This probably be his.
Maybe a year or two, if I'm not mistaken, at
Yeah,
this
this
point.
probably be his like. It's either his second or his third year with him. You still got Okongu on the team.
I
That's like
forgot
his
that.
fifth year with him. Um, some of the guys that's on that team been on that
It's his
team
fifth
for a
year for
steady,
Jalen
for a
Johnson.
Let me
steady.
ask you a question though, and to play devil's advocate for Trey Young. Real, if you had to tell me who's the second best player on the Hawks since Trey been there, what would you tell me?
There's only one name you can say, realistically.
And who's that, Josh?
Since he's been there, since Jalen Johnson took his jump, it's been Jalen Johnson since 23-24.
That is crazy.
That's been his second best player. You had
All
DeJounte
right.
Murray.
So
That
and
didn't
so
help.
and that's and that's where I'm gonna play devil's advocate because it wasn't until my boy talked to me, he was like, "You so hard on Trey because I hate his foul baiting." But he was like, "I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Can you please tell me the second best player for the Hawks?" Just like I asked y'all, I couldn't come up with an answer. I was like, John Collins, like
I
I'm
do
literally
think
saying
I'm gonna be honest, and yeah, I have a history for caping for players that's like, come on, bro, it's nasty. John Collins is not as bad as people really made him sound to be, bro. Even when he left Trey Young, I'm gonna tell you the truth. He left Trey Young, right? Last season, he was giving you 18 and 10 or 18 and 8 on the Utah Jazz. So yeah, he probably played way better when he was with Trey Young because now he had a Zach um ball
lob
dominant
threat.
point
Yeah,
guard. He was a lob threat, but him being 18 and 10 without Trey Young or 18 and 8 without Trey Young, he's almost a 20 and 10 guy. He's not as bad as people made him seem. And if you want to be honest, him and Trey Young was a poor man CP3 and Blake Griffin. That's what it was.
Not a poor man. I'm crying.
It was a that's what it
Josh,
was. It was a
I
poor
didn't say
man's
nothing.
Not a poor man was crazy.
it was a poor man CP3 and Blake Griffin. That's what it was. That's why when a lot of people's like John Collins is not nice, I think he's just overlooked because there's like, oh no, he's only nice with Trey Young. But if I'm giving you 25 and 10 when I'm playing with you, and then you remove me from there and I'm still giving out 20 and 10, I'm only missing 5 points off my average. And I don't believe 5 points is a crazy jump to be like, oh my God, he dropped. Unless you're going from 10 to literally 5 points. Now that's a crazy drop. Or you going from like 15 and that 20 to like zero range. If you're going from like 20 to 15, that's a crazy drop. But if you're going from like 25 to 20, I don't think that's a drastic drop in your point range. It's literally 5 less points that you would get. And 5 points, yeah, it could mean a lot. It could put people different because they could say, yeah, but if somebody's averaging 25 and they go up to 30, we're gonna be like they're a great scorer. Yeah, but when you try to say this person is only nice because of this, and when they're taken away, they're not. He didn't fall off the face of the earth. He can't be this bad that people are saying he is. So I believe that John Collins was good, but he's played with guys like Jalen Johnson's been around, Okongu's been around. Um, didn't they have like Karis LeVert, but they traded him or something like that?
Yeah, they had him for a minute. Honestly, I don't have him
He's.
before.
I'm not gonna say he played with consistent people throughout the time. I'm just saying that he's also had spurts and teams around him where they could have kind of played well, but we'll see what this season look like. I don't think he is gonna do anything with it, but we will see what it looks like.
Is Trey a top 5 point guard in the game, real?
Point guards. All right, off the top of my head, we gotta go SGA, Luka.
Okay.
We gotta go Brunson.
Okay.
That's 3.
I think that's a conversation, but I'll give you Brunson.
Brunson, he's better than LaMelo. Is Trae Young better than Dame?
Yes. Anyway, you got Kyrie. You got
Kyrie. You got Kyrie.
Who else you got? Jamal Murray.
He's better than Jamal Murray, but that's close. He might be 5.
You forgot Steph.
Oh nah, then I'm wilding. I forgot Steph. Nah, he's not top 5. He's not 5. But I don't think Trae Young is better than Cade. That's me though. I don't think Trae is better than Cade. I don't think he's better than Cade. So if you leave it up to me, then it's 7. He's 7. Because Cade would be 6. He would be 7. Then it would be like LaMelo. No, it would be Jamal Murray, Dame, LaMelo.
Maxey.
Matter of fact, I'm nasty. It would be him at 7, Jamal Murray, Dame at 9. Niggas about to kill me. My son De'Aaron Fox at 10.
No, Maxey.
Then you got Maxey is definitely better than Trae Young. So Trae Young definitely just slid to 8. So then, yeah, I'll round out the Is Maxey better than Trae Young? I mean, is Maxey better than Cade? I'll put Maxey better than Cade because of the defensive end.
I'm not mad at that.
So, yeah. So my 10 right there would be SGA, Luka, Steph, Brunson. You go Maxey. You go Cade, Maxey, Trae, Jamal Murray. I don't think LaMelo's that good. I'll go. You could give me Fox. You could give me Fox for all that.
You want to throw Devin Booker in there too?
Nah, Devin Booker a shooting guard. He just forced to play. He's forced to play point guard right now, which I think is overrated. And he's not a point guard, but he's not. I don't think that shit gonna work out anyway. But that kid in Philly, what's his name?
VJ
Edgecombe. He might be a problem. Did
Philly finally get it right? They finally nail a draft pick, right?
I can't say that. They've done great with their draft picks. I think Maxey is a great draft pick. Jaron McCain is a good draft pick, and they might draft guards good. Don't know about big men because you got the whole Nerlens Noel and all of that. But they do draft guards good though, because they do draft guards good. Jaron McCain is nice. He was balling before he got hurt.
That's a fact.
Maxey is nice. Maxey's a dog. Maxey's up there. And if that Edgecombe kid keep playing like that, they kind of went 3 for 3 on the guards. The only problem is
Joel looks cooked.
And they can't play all of them. They cannot play all of them. They can't play all of them, and they can't pay all of them.
So do you trade Embiid? Is this the year that Embiid gets traded?
They're never going to trade Embiid.
Respectfully, even if you wanted to trade Embiid, especially how he looked last night, who's going to take that big-ass contract that nigga can't move?
You're going to have to trade a bad contract for a bad contract. That's what you're going to have to do.
Matter of fact, we'll take Joel Embiid on the Knicks. You get Mitchell
Oh,
Robinson.
I knew he was gonna say something.
You get Mitchell Robinson.
Click. I'm hanging up the phone. I ain't even working. You gonna have to give me more than that.
Yeah, that's not enough. You know?
All right, you get Mitchell Robinson and a 2050 pick.
Oh yeah,
2050 is
click.
crazy. Yeah,
He said 2050.
Like, what can you get for
I'm fucking
bro?
crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was the 76ers, I'll be honest with you. I might, bro.
So if you Golden State,
I'm buying you out on your contract.
so if you
Your
Golden State,
Bro,
contract
you
is
you can't, bro. You can't do that, bro. You just couldn't.
his
so if you Golden,
contract is
Financially,
if you Golden State, you don't go try to get Embiid.
for
no.
what?
Hey, give up Kaminga. Who the other young one? The other young guy they got coming
They
up.
already got a whole bunch of guards. What the fuck am I trading Kaminga over there for?
Let me look at their
Why
roster.
would the 76ers want Kaminga? They got
I be
30,000 guards.
and I'm gonna be real with you. That
I'm gonna make some shake, bro.
another sleeper team. I'll be honest with y'all. It might be Golden State.
Oh,
The
brother.
I don't
only
think that's a
hope.
slow. I don't think that's a sleeper.
Kaminga. Look, this is a trade package. Kaminga, Pods,
Nah, keep that shit. I don't even want to hear the rest of it. Keep
Twin
that shit.
Post.
Keep it.
Get them 3
Nah,
up.
nah. Keep
And
that
Moses
shit.
Moody. And throw in some
Nah,
pick.
nah. Keep
Moses
that shit.
Moody.
Hey,
Keep
listen.
that shit.
You get some youth. You get some youth, man. Give me some youth.
Hey,
But you
bro.
gotta understand that the 76ers got 3 good guards. Why would they trade for like 2 more guards?
I just said that, bro. I just said that. I just
Depth,
don't get it.
man. For depth reasons. Help with your depth. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no big man. Jalen Brunson gonna be dunking on them. At that point, Trey Young gonna be
There
360 and
has to
4
be a
away.
team you could trade Joel Embiid to. There has to be a team. I'm
You would
trying to
have
find.
to trade him for like Laurie marketing.
Oh
Like
hell.
you would have to trade him for somebody like that. And
What team needs a big? That's the
I'm
question.
happy to see the Laurie marketing fall off. But that's another conversation for another day.
Oh, because you wanted him on your team. That's why.
No. When a lot of people was like Laurie marketing is the next he had a hot 2 seasons. Niggas gotta relax. I
I
remember when
mean, he
people
did
saying
play for the lowly Utah.
I remember when people saying Zach LaVine was the best shooting guard because he had a 50, 40, 90 season. Man, just gotta relax. Gotta relax with this.
It's time we admit that there's a certain somebody who's very mid. And
Who's
last
this
night
certain
showed how
somebody?
mid he is. Not
Who?
last night, opening night.
Oh,
Guy who needs an elite point guard.
this nigga in this KD hate.
Looks like when he don't got an elite point guard, he ain't looking too good. And I'm just saying.
Okay, the only problem I have with KD is he can't read the room. I don't know if he just don't understand it. It's like because he said something in the interview where he was like, I don't care about winning away from Golden State anymore. I won Finals MVP, blah 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 blah. And it's like, bro, you losing the whole plot of why his fans are mad at you at, I would say, lack of success as the main guy because you're too fucking talented. You're too fucking talented.
Superstar role player, man. Keep trying to tell you. You don't believe me.
Bro, you're too talented to not win at least one championship as the dude. Like, win one, bro. I'm not asking for 4, 3, 2 championships, multiple championships. But if your career ends in the only success from a playoff perspective as far as winning a championship, because I know a lot of people gonna tell me, well, KD went to the finals with Russ. Like, I get it, but he didn't win. You're too great of a basketball player not to win as the number one option. Am I crazy
But
to think that?
Yeah, you are.
no, I do think you are crazy to think that. Hear me out. Just personally, throughout the years, I'm not talking about recent, throughout the years of basketball history, we've seen a bunch of great players that were at that time were so good that you couldn't win as the man. We talking about Clyde Frazier, Charles Barkley. We talking about we also, if we want to get nasty, the man, the myth, the legend, he really ain't do nothing. without Jerry West was out there carrying, son. He played bummy when it was just him. He played bummy against Bernard King and Walt Clyde Frazier. You got out rebound by Walt Clyde Frazier. Like we gotta like give and take here. You could look at George Gervin. Some people say Dr. J. Like Dr. J is nice, but he didn't win until he had not until, but he had Moses Malone, and that's who really helped him win. You could go to Tracy McGrady. You could go to Melo. It might be nasty. It's not nasty. I gotta stop saying that. In the early 2010s, everybody thought Paul George was this. How he was looking, they thought he was this worldly player. Paul George, after them years, him battling with Miami, he was cooked. But
Not cooked.
We've seen this though in history. Players that are great alone, but not with people.
He just Iceman with a 3-point shot. If we're being completely honest.
He is all right. He is George. I wouldn't say that. I think he's better. I think Kevin Durant is better than all the people that we named. All the people, not we named, all the people that I named, like Allen Iverson. He's better than George Gervin, Walt Clyde. He's better than all of those guys. Not Walt Clyde, but what's his name? Whatever. The one from the Blazers. Forgot his name.
Clyde Drexler?
Yeah, Clyde Drexler. He's better than Charles Barkley. He's better than those guys, but also I think Kevin Durant may need somebody else alongside him that is either on his level or better than him for him to really get going, which is kind of which is nasty. But you see when he plays along with Curry, he looks unstoppable. But when he was on the decline, Kyrie's on the decline, James Harden was on the decline, and they all played next to each other, they all kind of looked in the same round. KD don't like since his last game with Golden State, he doesn't look like the same oh my God as Kevin Durant. He's still gonna have oh my God as Kevin Durant moments, but he does not look the same or the same way or carry himself the same.
I just think there's a problem with the Rockets. They don't have a playmaker at all. So losing Fred was major. So if you look at that team offensively is going to be very out of whack. It's going to function funny. Sengun was the best player versus the Thunder, which is when you have KD on the team, you would think that KD would be the best player, but that did not happen at all. KD's one of those players that other players don't respect because when I watch him be open, they don't give him the ball when he claps for the ball or he wants the ball. So clearly, they don't respect him at all.
I would say don't.
He was too passive in that second half and 2 overtimes for me.
I would say I'm not gonna say they don't respect him, but I also do say like sometimes when they're probably like in the moment or in the like middle of the game, they're not thinking like, oh, hold on, let me find Kevin Durant. I think that's also how teams mess up. I've watched my team mess up like that where, oh no, like they're in the moment, then it's like, oh no, where's Jalen Brunson? Now nobody's looking at the rim, they're just throwing him the ball. And I do think that messes up a flow of a team. Nobody really gets into the rhythm. And also, I do believe that the Thompson twin, he's not a point guard. He shouldn't be running point. Reed Shepard is – I don't think he's a point guard either. I think he's a shooting guard. He should be – I don't think he should – like, even watching that game, he shouldn't be a point guard. He should not be running the offense. He should literally be catch and shoot. He should be a Buddy Hill. He should be Buddy Hill. Run in the corner, catch, shoot, stand there, be ready for a spot up shot. They should have went after guys like Todd Jones. They probably didn't have the money to pay him, but Todd Jones, or they should be already looking at, we need a point guard. I'm saying it here now. Y'all can have Deuce McBride from the Knicks.
Oh my God, you just giving up everybody, huh? What you
Just
want for
send me
Duke?
just send me the Thompson twin. Y'all can have y'all point guard.
Oh, click. Have a nice day.
Nah, the twin. They need a point guard. Either the twin or point guard. You can have a point guard. Matter of fact, I give you Deuce McBride and Tony Kolek. You can have both of them.
Click.
See, niggas never won nothing good, man.
So after you saw Evan Mobley play your Knicks, how you feeling about what Evan Mobley, about what you saw for him?
Evan Mobley, if I'm not being like biased, Evan Mobley's a scary player to play against. He has the pull up, he has the defense. He kind of has the motor to keep going. He's better than Jared Allen. That's a conversation for another day. They might need to get rid of Jared Allen, but Evan Mobley's a problem. So in the next, I think Evan Mobley might be on a range of like Anthony Davis.
Mm-hmm.
So he really has a great motor, shoots the ball very well. He could get to his spots, and over time, he's been getting to his spots very well and easy. And it's scary to see how he's going to grow over time.
I agree with that. I agree. Evan Mobley looks like he's taking that next step. Offensively, he's about to be a problem. He's going to be wreaking havoc. I think he's on that AD type of trajectory. He's going to be on that plane.
I do believe the problem is, all right. Damn. Hear me out. I don't think Donovan Mitchell is a player, and I can be wrong. I may be wrong 10 years from now. I may be wrong 5 years from now. I may be wrong 2 years from now. I don't think Donovan Mitchell is the type of player you can win an NBA championship with.
I
And
agree.
yeah, he could go for 70, but even if you watched that game last night, he had a terrible first half. The second half, he went off for like 24, and in the fourth quarter, he was nowhere. But if you just look at the box score, you won't be like, oh, he ended with 32, or he had like 32 or 33 or like 34 points. You won't be like, oh, yeah, he ended with 34. He tried his best. I'll be honest with you, no, he didn't. He only went off in one quarter, and the other 3 quarters, he kind of just coasted to the end, like, oh, all right, we hit. Now, he could get a team to the playoffs, but I don't think he could get a team like over the hump. Now, if I'm Evan Mobley, shout out my dog Tia, man. I would force my way to Detroit. Evan Mobley, the Thompson twin,
And
the
Cade.
other twin, Cade.
What
And
about
if they could keep, and they got Jaden Ivory. If they could keep, I would trade Isaiah Stewart. I think he's overrated. If they could trade, if they could keep Duren, they could keep Jalen Duren and have Evan Mobley there. I'm not going to front that team would be. That would be a team that I wouldn't want nobody to see.
Or you think that team could beat your Knicks in a 7-game series?
Yeah, Cade, Evan, Jalen, the twin.
A sore.
Yeah, I think they could they'll beat the Knicks.
How you feeling about your head coach? It's one game.
It is one game. One thing I will say that it's already better than Todd Thibodeau. He plays players. That's something that yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, he subbed in a certain guy in like the first quarter. As a Knicks fan, I was like, who is this? Who is this nigga? But then like It to me, I also like it in another way because if that was game one with Tibbs, OG would have played 40 minutes, Brunson would have played 40, Cat would have played 40, McKell would have played 40. I think only one player last night played 30 minutes. So he's gonna play players. I also do believe he's playing players to see if they fit in that system.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't, I do think that later, like the more the season is going to go down, the less and less he is going to keep playing these players, or these players even have playing time.
You just want to
So
see
like,
what they can do. You just
yeah,
test them.
he's testing them out. I think it's the beginning of the season. He probably gonna give him like 10 games, and then after that, he's gonna know his rotation. Like, we're gonna have this guy playing. Where this guy is playing, this guy's not playing. He could sit on the bench. He could sit on the bench, and then they'll just work their way from there. But game one, they look good. Brunson was off. OG looked good. Mikal looked good. Um, Cat had a slow night, but he's also hurt with a quad injury. So we getting there. I just hope they not. I hope this is not like a. This is their best shot this season to really go and try to win something. If they don't do it this season, then I ain't gonna front. Somebody gotta go for Giannis. Somebody.
Oh, now you want Giannis. Now you on the Giannis train, huh?
I'll trade Anthony Towns for Giannis. That's nasty, and it's gonna mess up the offense. But yeah,
You could have had KD, man. You didn't want to give up for KD.
I don't want nothing to do with KD. I don't want nothing to do with KD.
Well, him
Now,
as
if this was like 2015, I give him my mother for KD in 2015.
You don't want him as your second best player next to Brunson?
Nah, I don't want KD nowhere near me. I don't want him nowhere near me, the team. I don't want him.
How you feel about?
I also do think he lied last season saying nobody asked for the Knicks, because it did come out that his agent was like he would go play in New York and he was not gonna go back to Brooklyn.
Yo, hey, listen. Everybody want to play for the Knicks, whether they want to say it or not. Everybody want to play at MSG. It's where legends are made.
That take action. If you're a
only,
basketball player,
I'll be
you
honest
want
with
to
you, as a
play at
Knicks
the
fan,
Mecca.
it's only two players in the NBA right now I would give Jalen Brunson up for.
Who these two players?
Matter of fact, it's two.
It should really be three. It really should
SGA
be
and
three, in
Joker.
my opinion.
Those are only two players that I would give Brunson up for.
And Giannis.
SGA and Joker.
No, he ain't giving no Brunson for Giannis. He ain't giving no Brunson for Giannis. I'm telling you, he not.
Why not?
We don't want Luka.
Why not?
Brunson for Luka?
Oh yeah, Luka.
Luka's like a top. Luka's like a top 4 player. Brunson not that far. No more.
Yo,
Brunson like 6, 7.
Okay, let me explain something real.
You on mute? I can't hear you.
If Luka Doncic, if you just
Rose,
swap,
I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't. You're not trying to hear me because you're not trying to hear me.
I can't hear you. Is it me? I'm bugging.
Yeah, yeah, he can hear me.
Hold on, it might be me. Hold on. It might be me.
Fam, Josh, am I tripping? If you swapped Brunson and Luka, they would be championship favorites even with OKC in this season, bro.
If you put Luka on the Knicks,
if I gotta come out and go back in because I messed him up, I can.
No, I don't think you messed him up.
But bro, they'll be championship favorites if Luka was on the Knicks right now. They would be instant championship favorites, not even a question to me.
I personally, you know how I feel about Luka. I don't think you can a championship with him as your best player. I just don't see it. He's giving me James Harden vibes. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, no, bro. He can't give you James Harden vibes because he already did something that James Harden didn't do.
You're right. He's terrible off the ball. If the ball's not in his hands, he's trash. Like,
My fault. I couldn't.
You good, real. So the only thing I was saying is if you swapped Jalen Brunson and Luka Dončić, y'all would easily be title favorites. Even with OKC being the championship, I think that they would be like, yeah, if say what for whatever reason the Lakers was incompetent, and they're like, yeah, we'll just give you Luka for Jalen
They
Brunson straight up,
already,
because that's incompetence.
they already are incompetent, Rose. You know this.
No, I'm not talking. I'm talking about saying if
All
the
right, you
like
give Luca. Hold on. So the team stay the same. So the
Yeah,
starting
you were
lineup would
swapping
be
Brunson
like
Lucas. How you doing?
the
Swapping them two.
starting lineup would be Luca, Mikel,
OG
OG, Josh,
and Cat.
and Cat.
cat. Oh my god! Oh my god!
I don't know how you feel about that defensively, but
We'll figure it out.
yeah.
Um, then with the bench that we have too,
Dude's coming off the bench. Oh, gunning them threes. He got the
uh,
weirdest jumper I've ever seen in my life. He got a hitch to it, but that motherfucker money.
That's the weirdest jump shot you ever seen. Sean Marion,
Nah, no. What's his name?
Kevin Martin.
Michael
yeah, my
Kidd
son
Gilchrist
got
or something.
my son going.
That
He
motherfucker.
going.
But I'm just saying,
Yeah,
for
my
a
son
weird
going.
jumper that is like to me not weird
Like
but still
for a
weird.
guard, because
Yeah.
Deuce basically shoot the ball like right
Behind
there.
his
He
head.
shoot
It's
it
behind
like
his. It's
yeah,
a hit.
he
It's behind his head
yeah.
hit.
Bro, I just don't like the fact that it's like a hitch. He'll wait till you get to the top, it hitches, and then he'll let it go. Like,
He
Yeah,
holds
that's
it. It's like it's a certain release point. Like he has to get to a certain area, then he'll let the shot go. But Luca for Brunson, yeah. What I give, I just wouldn't. I don't know. I just think Joker, like Joker and SGA.
proven
I ain't
champion.
going front. Those two. I think you swap Joker for Cat straight up. For some reason, Joker went up to the Denver main office and beat everybody up and was like, "I'm going to the Knicks." And it was like, "All right, Joker for Cat
But
straight up
straight up.
out of this world. That team is gone. That team is gone. That team is that might be one of the best teams you've seen in a century.
Mm,
Yo,
Warrior
bro.
2000 Warriors is
Brunson
bad.
playing
Yeah,
on.
like he that might be one of the best teams. SGA, you swap Brunson out for SGA. I think that Knicks team might be like 78 wins with
That nigga's
SGA.
78. Oh my god, I'm crying.
Because Cat is better
I
than
hear
Chat.
you.
Cat is better than Chat, and J Dub is just a better version of OG.
Is Cat better than Shaq? I don't
He
know.
is.
Kind of hard to tell. I don't know about that one.
I wouldn't say that's a definite conversation. I just want to say it's clear cut.
Um, one is an All NBA player. Hello, multiple times, guys. Come on now.
What? No, my god.
Come on.
I'm not
And
doing
winning a
it.
championship is a team game. But all NBA is what I did all year. And I was better than you all year.
Okay, let me ask you a question. This is just a prediction and just humor me. Who do you think is gonna have the better year this year, Chet or Cat?
Chat.
Cat, okay. All right.
I'm not like, yeah, I'm not gonna front like, yeah, in the group chat, I'm gonna be nasty, nah, the Knicks, but if we talking honest and we being honest, yeah, I think Chet is gonna have a better year. I think he's a way better defensive player. Um the scoring is gonna be on par. They both gonna be in that 2010 area. They're both gonna be in that 2010 area. OKC is obviously a better team because of the championship pedigree and what they coming off doing last year. I do, and if Chet is looking like how he looked the whole first game without fouling out all season, then of course he'll have a better season. Then I think SGA and Chet are both. I think SGA Chet is both going to make an All NBA team this year. I think Brunson and Cat is going to both make an All NBA team this year.
Sound crazy.
I think Brunson makes first. Cat, if he makes, gonna be third team somewhere.
Oh, Cat is always going to be third. He's never going to be like Cat will have to have like some astronomical season to be like 2 or even first. I don't ever see him getting into first because you still have like Joker, Giannis, like those type of guys. Wemby's going to be an All NBA team this year. Telling y'all now, he's
Go
going to
ahead.
be an All NBA team. He's going to be an All NBA team.
First or second team.
Probably he'll bottom out at second. And if he barely makes it, then he'll probably bottom out at third. But his best shot is second team.
You don't think he will make that first team?
I don't think they'll put him over. What's his name? I don't think they'll put him over Giannis or Joker.
So you got
Giannis,
first team will be Giannis, Joker, Luka, SGA. Who's gonna be that fifth spot?
I would say, I would say Brunson most likely.
Yeah, and you right.
Yeah, I say the
Unless
only
he,
thing that would be the only thing that's gonna be nasty, and I swear to you not, it will only be nasty if this nigga Braun makes an All NBA team. If he makes an All NBA team this year, that's going to be nasty, bro.
I don't think he's gonna meet the game requirements this year.
I don't think he ain't gonna make the game requirements. They talk about he gonna miss 2 months. That's too many games.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't. If he, this is gonna be his first season that he don't make it.
Well,
I
right.
believe
obviously the
so.
first season they had the requirements, but
Yeah,
Bron made the All NBA team since it's been in the NBA.
even his first year.
No, his
Luka
rookie.
Dončić.
No, the minus his first year. He made it every year. Nope, I lied. Nah, he made it every year. Except for his rookie year.
Yeah.
I just think
Um.
it's gonna be. I
K.
just think he's too long in the tooth. He's gonna miss too many games, and I think the impact ain't gonna be there.
Yeah. KD's gonna make an All NBA team if he plays enough games. He's gonna be like second team. The second team might round out Cade, KD, Wemby, probably Mitchell. Um.
He
I
didn't do
see.
that first team last year. He got
Yeah, I see Evan Mobley making an All NBA team at the third or second. I
I'm
can see
hoping.
Evan Mobley make it.
I'm hoping Paulo make a leap and get second team.
Fuck Paulo.
Since we talking about Pablo, why you don't like him, bro? Like, what he do to you?
Bro,
I just don't.
I don't think he's the best player on that team, but that's a conversation for another day.
I listen. Me personally, if we speaking on me, I think the hype around Paulo is kind of the same hype. He's about to be. Damn, I'm gonna say it. He's about to be these kids Carmelo Anthony. That's what he is about to be.
that is highly disrespectful.
If you see his shot selection, and then on top of that, a lot of people tend or like to make it seem as if he is the only or the best player on that team. When he's giving you 25 and Franz is literally giving you like 24 points on I think less shooting, better efficiency. Franz might be the better. It's a conversation who's the best player on that team.
I agree with that. I don't think it's clearly Pablo either.
Because you can't I don't if me and you are on the same team, right? And we're doing the exact same work, but I'm doing the work.
No, 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 no.
Here he
They're
go.
not doing the same work. They're not.
They
Because
are.
Paulo, I don't mean to cut you off, bro. I'm sorry. Let me be respectful.
No,
Paulo
it's good.
creates his own shot. I'm sorry.
So does
Paulo
Franz.
man creates his. No, he don't. No, he don't,
He creates his own shot. Come on, we're not doing this. All right,
bro. He.
we're gonna look at the footage since you say he don't create his own shot. I'm just gonna pull up
I
the game.
don't think so. To the point of Paulo now.
What you
But
mean?
By
yeah, all
the
right.
point, I don't think so, bro.
Did they both play last night?
Yeah, they had the same amount of points. Franz was just more efficient. They both finished with 23
24.
or 24.
So hold on, hear me out. Paolo had 24, 11, and 1 last night. Franz had 24, 4, and 6. Franz is a better playmaker.
Never denied that.
Rebounding,
Blow it up, Josh.
it might
It's
be
skipping. I
Paolo.
can't see it.
Yeah, it's a little, but it might be Paolo. Be honest with you, it might be Paolo because 4 to 11, that's a crazy swing. But also last year, Franz gave you 24, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Paolo's the better rebounder. But and then last year he gave you 25. Oh, they rebound the same. He gave you 25, 7 and 5. So
Seen a lot of shot creation roles.
I listen.
I see. Players I've seen, it looked like. Hold on.
Yeah.
No, I give that. That's good. The two plays I've seen, he got assisted to.
I I think Franz and Paulo's gonna have to split to see who's better. It's gonna end up like the Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown thing.
I was just about to say that it's really the
Yeah,
same.
it's gonna end up like the Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown
They
thing.
play better without each other. It's strange.
Because me personally, I'm not saying I. If we're gonna look at Paulo and say like, oh yeah, Paulo is this good player, you also have to look at the person right next to him giving you the same thing and being a better playmaker and be like, hey, like they're in the same ballpark. It's not crazy to say that Franz and Paulo is in the same ballpark with each other. Because Rose, if you giving 25, 5 and if you giving 25, 7 and 8, and I'm giving you 24, 6 and 7, you can't be like, nah, I'm just clearly better than you. We're giving out the same thing.
You feel
I
like
hear you. I just feel like the difference is like Paolo's. I don't feel like Paolo has even reached his ceiling yet, but I just feel like the shot creation is gonna be different. Like you just showed me, Josh. I'm not gonna be naive and be like, you open my eyes. I didn't even see that shit. The the step through the fake like he about to drive to pull back and shoot that three. That show he's been working on his game because he didn't have that last year.
Franz
So
is
maybe he
a
took a step forward this year, and it'd be interesting to see. But to me, if I'm gonna be talking future wise, I believe for them to make the leap that they trying to make, Paolo got to be Paolo and got to be the better player, in my
I don't
personal opinion.
uh well, Franz been in the league what, 5 years? Paulo's been in the league 3. They not far off from each other and like how long they've been in the league or the years they've been in the league. I think they're close. I personally just believe that Paulo is gonna be this generation's Melo. And
Paulo got 3, Franz got 4, and only a year apart.
oh, see, they a year apart, and they
I
on
didn't know
kind of
that, Josh. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
they
So that
so
I
they
just think that we're gonna have a situ. I don't mean to cut you off, bro. I just think we're gonna
no.
have a situation where we got two good players. We don't know who the best player is. And they're gonna grow together. If that's the case, that's the best thing for Orlando because then they could build around those two. But
It's gonna
I,
be
I'm,
the
I'm not
Jason
gonna be
Tatum.
naive.
It's just gonna be the Jason Tatum
Jalen Brown,
and Jalen Brown thing all over again. I don't think any of them is on a Jason Tatum level now. But
but both of them combined getting somewhere near that level
yeah, they
is
could.
what makes that scary.
Now
If they can get anywhere close to it.
Paulo's on a Jalen Brown level, but
No.
they not on a Jason. Whoa, hold on. You can't say that, Josh. And these the last few years, bro. Even in the playoffs, we've seen Jalen Brown clear mess ups. Like his Jalen Brown clearly has a big flaw in his game.
I could say the same thing for Tatum. His shot selection is terrible.
You can. I agree with you. You can. I do think Jason Tatum is just still not slightly. Jason Tatum is better. He's better. He's a better scorer. I think Jason Tatum also like even if Jason Tatum is having an off game, I think his head stays in the game. When Jaylen Brown is off, you can vividly see him check out a game. You can see him check out. Like that last game that they played against the Knicks during the playoffs, he checked out during that game. He just completely checked out. You could see
That's
him checking
nasty,
out.
bro.
Like
No, that's nasty because the series is basically over. I would have checked out too. I ain't gonna lie to
I
you.
don't, but you can't. All right, I'll be honest with y'all. Like when y'all say things like that, I don't believe it because listen, Jason Tatum tore his Achilles. Right, the next game, the Boston Celtics came back and beat the Knicks by like 25 points. No Jason Tatum. So it's hard to say like, well, yeah, the series was over, but the next game without Jason Tatum, you also beat that team by 25. So you were able to beat this team without your best player there. So you could have just beat them again. I
I don't
personally
know.
believe that he came into that game 6 when he didn't see a few shots go down. He was like, all right, bro, like, all right, it's cool. Like we lost. I'm gonna just take this out and go about the day.
God damn.
But I do think Paulo is he might be on the same level as Jaylen Brown or better.
Jaylen Brown had a good game last night.
Yeah,
25.
he still lost.
Bro, it's gonna be interesting. Speaking of the Celtics, it's gonna be interesting to see Jaylen Brown whole. I don't know about a whole season, but the majority of the season without Jason Tatum. If there's one player the NBA got the greenest light in the NBA right now, it's Jaylen Brown.
I mean, he does, but this team ain't that great outside of like Derek White. You know, Anthony Simons, shot, shot chucker.
That's what he gonna do.
You got Payne Pritchard. Yo, these bigs is garbage. And this
Boston's bigs.
I don't even know how to say this dude name. I ain't gonna even try to. Nimbus Q. I don't even know who that is. Then you got Chris Brewster, Luka Garza. They run Sam Howes is playing the full. Yeah, these bigs are trash. Yeah,
Bro, they bigs just they need they bigs just to pretty much rebound and play defense. That's it, bro.
I agree.
If you a center on that team, don't expect to get the ball. Peyton Pritchard about to get them shots up. Jaylen Brown about to get them shots up. They about to shoot them motherfuckers. Go down there, my boy, and rebound.
So how you feel about Cooper Flag's debut game? Because it was not pretty at all.
To be honest, he looked like me when I first started playing on the big boy court. I was nervous. I was, ain't trying to make a mistake. You kind of like, you know, because you're not from Portland. So I'm gonna explain something to you. At Irving Park, they got two courts right next to each other.
Okay.
You got the left court and then the right court. The right
Okay.
court is where the grown people play. But I never played that court until about 13. I
Okay.
remember I went to the court just to play on the left court.
Mm-hmm.
But the right court didn't have enough people. So he
Sure.
like, hey, yo, youngin, I know how you play. Come on and run. And I looked around like, nigga, you talking to me? Like, talking to me? Okay, I run. And I was playing so nervous. The OG was like, bro, if I was gonna pick you up and play, you was gonna play nervous, I'm just not gonna pick you up. Bro, just play. It's basketball. And I just think that's what Cooper need to hear. Fam, you don't need to overthink things, bro. You're Cooper Flag. It's basketball, bro. I understand that you probably proud to be in the NBA right now. You're probably starstruck, a little bit. But I need you to understand that this is the NBA. And unfortunately, you can't like deer in the headlights. You can't do that. So I would think that's where Anthony Davis and other vets tell him what to do.
Do you think it's smart for Jason Kidd to have started him at point guard?
Fuck no. Fuck no. Get him acclimated to the game first. His game speed is way faster. The physicality is way different. Ease him in, and if that's your plan, like have him do that every once in a while in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like if he gonna be in a point like, yo, Cooper, take the ball up. Or you'll tell him, inbound the ball, but you're not taking it up this time.
Do you think it's
I
going to
think
take
you're
away
putting
from
too
his
much
game?
pressure on him. What's up?
Do you think it's going to take away from his game? Him playing that point guard
No.
role?
Because I think they're trying to make him into like a pseudo point big, pretty much kind of like what Jokic do, a point forward,
Mm-hmm.
point center,
Mm-hmm.
but but use more craftiness and he could use his physical gifts that Jokic just doesn't have.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm guessing that they're hoping that he could turn out to be. That's what I'm thinking if I'm the Dallas Mavericks. Because you got to think AD and Kyrie only going to be there for so many years, and you're
Mm-hmm.
going to have to do it around somebody. And if he got ball handling and some type of point guard skills, it's easier to build around him versus I need a point guard who gives him the ball. It's just better for offense. It's just better for especially spacing in today's NBA.
Klay Thompson played horrible per usual.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's gonna be another nigga that's gonna be investigated for gambling. It's gonna be that nigga. Cause that nigga played ass. I don't
4
know
for
what
13,
type of shots he was.
4 for 13, 1 for 5 from 3. Yeesh.
Bro, he gonna be investigated. Megan Thee Stallion, he told Meg to take the unders on that nigga. I'm trying to tell you.
Nah, he I think his age is catching up with him coming off from injury. He might
Bro,
be out for
his age can't be a problem when you pulling Megan Thee Stallion, bro.
well, I'm talking about basketball and the basketball. Man. He can't. It looked like
Hey, in that case, them knees might be cooked, my boy. You might be right.
I mean, listen, he did good. He did what he's supposed to do, and now it's time to move on.
As my boy Tay said, become a family man. Time to become a family man, my boy.
Let's see
You
what.
made enough in the NBA. I know he made a nice little bag off the NBA, bro. You can't
Listen,
tell
you
me
got
that.
rings. You was on the dynasty. It's time to hang it
You're
up.
regarded you're regarded as one of the best shooters of all time. Bro, don't make that face.
No, I was going. I had to handle something. Who we talk about?
We
Clay.
talking about Clay, and he should retire and be a family man because he looked horrible last night.
Well, he doesn't have a family, so he can't be a family man.
No,
But
he gonna be with Megan. He gonna make a family.
no, he's gonna be a boyfriend man.
No
I don't
boyfriend.
think that's gonna. I don't think that's gonna last long. But we're not here to talk about relationships. Um, to be honest, I don't think he should retire. I don't think Clay should retire. We are watching Russell Westbrook stink it up for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Unnecessary shot.
Did you see
If we
Clay's
talking
performance
about
yesterday?
people that was held at a high regard that's fallen off, I'll be honest with you. Rose not gonna like it. Dame might have to take.
Bro, you ain't gotta say it, bro. He sucked in Milwaukee.
Dame might have to take that route. I'll
Hey,
be honest
bro,
with you. Like,
everybody. I know I have my favorites, but if you just trash, you Basura. And Dame was
I mean,
Basura in Milwaukee. He was
thing
Basura. He was trash.
is
He
I don't
wasn't
think
Dame of Portland. Let's just put it that way for sure.
I don't think Clay should hang it up, but I also think the what's their name?
He said,
Dallas is also having the same problem that Houston is having, but they kind of have the same. So they have a solution that Houston doesn't have. Well, that the Rockets don't have. They can just start. Um, what's his name? D'Angelo Russell. They could just start D'Angelo. You can start
Bro,
D'Angelo. You could
you did
start
not see last
D'Angelo.
game.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't fully watch the game, but
He the playmaking that Dallas need, he can't just provide. He's not that great of a playmaker to provide that offense. That's why I
but
say that.
neither
That's why I
is
say that
neither is
respectfully, because
Cooper
that's what I
though.
saw. But Cooper, I feel like can develop into it in my respects. If
But
you
that
got
might take
Jason
a
Kidd in
year.
there,
That might take a year or so. You feel me? That might
they
take
they got
time.
nothing but time. They got nothing but time.
Nah, they don't got time. I'm not gonna lie. When AD is starting center, power forward, you don't got time. You don't got time. I'm not gonna lie. I seen AD hit the floor that night because I watched that game in like bits and pieces. I seen him hit the floor. I said, "Hold on, it might go down tonight. It might go down tonight. He might. It might be over. Six
I'm
months
fucking
gone.
crying, bro. I'm fucking.
6 months. 6 months. He might be gone." Clay did look bad. Some of the shots he took last night when I was watching, I was like, "All right, bro. Yeah, I don't think he should be shooting the ball right now." But you gotta also. I think they have a point guard. I think Jason Kidd as a point guard should trust into D'Angelo Russell instead of making Cooper Flag your point guard.
You don't think
And
Cooper Flag could be a point guard for them?
no, he should be the small forward. The lineup should be D'Angelo Russell, Klay Thompson, Cooper Flag, um, AD, and Derek Lively. That should be the starting lineup.
No, I'm not mad at that. That's not a bad starting lineup.
That should be the starting lineup. It shouldn't be Cooper Flag, Clay, and whoever else they put out there. Some random guy they put out there. I don't know who else even started with them.
How y'all feel about that whole sports gambling thing?
Um,
I
the
need a
sports
refund on my
game, the sports gambling, like I said earlier on the live, a lot of people don't really want to. People, I don't think people understand it, but I think sports gambling are for. How can I say it? Not. I don't think sports gambling. Rich people like sports, but like gambling, but I believe gambling is for poor people. And I'm gonna get into a whole long soliloquy about how like it's just gonna keep the poor more poor and it's gonna feed the rich person pockets. I'm gonna get into that whole kind of spill because that's what it truly is. If you look at FanDuel, the reason why FanDuel is like, sure, I'll help you, I'll boost your parlay because they know, oh, he's about to put 20 people on this parlay. And if think about not even trying to be funny. Think about if 500 people took this parlay for $5 and they all put $20 down on a parlay that didn't hit. They came up that night. And the
Facts make it
person that
simple.
is and the person that is betting that 20, that might be their last 20. That may be that 20 that's gonna get them to work. That might be the 20 that's gonna go in their gas tank. But whatever the case may be, the sports betting thing with these athletes, it doesn't make sense. When you look at Terry Rozier, he makes $4.75 million a year. His game check is $300,000 and some change. It might be like $325,000, $325,000 a game. That's just a game. You're sports betting and you're getting back 200K, 100K. I'll be
I'm
honest
trying
with
to
you. What is a
feed my boys. I'm trying to feed y'all.
bro? Be honest with you. What is 100K to like someone making $4 million?
Hey, money's
And then
money.
his NBA check is spanned over to like 2030. So you're gonna be making $4 million for mad long, and literally because your man's needed money. I think anybody that's sports betting and they're making millions of dollars, you deserve to get caught, bro. Like,
Duh.
I don't think that you're managing your money well. For you to need money, but you make $4 million a year, you don't manage your money well. Um, for you to feel like, oh well, I'm gonna just tell them put this parlay in for the homies so they can stop asking me money. Why? And then I never understand why they do it like, yo, take my unders. Why they never say, yo, take above, and tonight I'm just gonna randomly go for 40. Take
This
the
is not how
over.
that
Take
works,
me.
bro.
I
They need
The
understand
unders,
that,
guaranteed
but
something guaranteed. They need something guaranteed.
yeah, the under is guaranteed. I could fix some injury. Said something hurt.
man, I personally just believe that. But also, you gotta also think about it. These people are not just being like, I'm gonna take the under. Terry Rozier not making 10 points. They take it under on rebounds, assists, steals, blocks. They put together a 20 leg parlay on your under. When has anybody ever bet on Terry Rozier to get 20 assists? When? Who's ever bet on that? Who's ever woke up and said, damn, I think Terry Rozier is gonna get 10 assists tonight?
You know
A
what's
compulsive.
crazy, real? When you done, I gotta tell y'all niggas about the Chauncey shit because
You
it's
feel
not.
me? I'm just saying, like the Terry Rozier shit as a player, I'll be honest with you, nigga, nobody ever woke up since you was on Boston like, damn, the night 30. I've never thought you. Nobody ever thought that shit about you. Nobody ever thought, yo, tonight, I ain't gonna lie, he might go crazy and give my team 20. Nobody thought that shit about you, my nigga. So what they was playing Terry Rozier under 10 points?
But why is it
Ooh,
always the NBA?
nigga, that could have been a regular game.
But why is it always the NBA that's having these bad scandals? Never the NFL,
I think
MLB, hockey,
I
soccer.
no no no.
I mean,
I
Shohei Ohtani was in some bad shit, but they closed that shit real quick.
me if you that's what I'm saying. If you want me to be honest, NFL and the NBA is one of the most blackest sports. I think they really just doing this to like shit on niggas. But and I also think we are probably the easiest to catch. Cause why is your best friend for 20 years betting your under?
Bro.
You better bet some
But then
random person.
again, but then again, you got niggas like Chauncey. Now, I'm only saying this because it's reported. It's reported that this nigga was doing high stakes poker games and pretty much rigging the games and getting niggas out of their money.
He thought he was James Bond. Spy glasses, table, X-ray
They
table.
they said one dude said that, and I think I put it on my timeline where dude said he went to a poker game and he was like, I don't trust it, and everybody felt like they got cheated. We're talking about professional poker players who play the game day in and day out. If you know anything about poker life, these niggas sometimes don't even sleep because these niggas got doing 10, 11 fucking poker plays in a night. They run these motherfuckers down to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. They'll do an all nighter sometimes, and niggas know what is real and what's not. So that's what the situation with Chauncey. He wasn't throwing games like people think. It wasn't something of like it was more so he getting over on niggas and doing high stakes poker real games and stealing niggas money. And I don't know if the government came in and started trying to ask questions and
Somebody start
but
snitching.
it's a but I always tell this to people,
You
bro.
said somebody Gilbert
No, the
Arenas.
FBI definitely got a case. If the FBI is coming for you, they got a case. They have a case. The only question is how much details is about to come out. I mean, what details and exactly we got, ideas about what the fuck is going on, but until like actual court documents hit publics and we can actually dissect shit, it's only speculation right now. So that's what's speculating about. the Chauncey shit, and I'm thinking he throwing games because, I mean, that nigga was doing some kind of questionable shit. But
Nah, there was a game where he subbed out the starters and they was losing. And everybody's like, huh?
But I also do think, but that's what I said in the group chat earlier. I do think when people's like, no, it's gambling, you gotta understand if he's in gambling debt, and I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna go in the locker room. I'm gonna tell my team, yo, play your heart out tonight, my nigga. Play like everything is on the line, and we gonna get this win. You don't think it's some mafia nigga saying somewhere like, all right, we gonna take the over. We gonna take the Blazers upsetting the Lakers. We gonna take the Blazers upsetting the Knicks. We gonna take the it's gonna be random games that is like a big swing, where it's like, like last night the Blazers went toe to toe with the Wolves.
Bulls almost
Why?
lost that game.
Why did you go toe to toe with the Wolves?
I was proud of my squad. I was proud of my squad.
Then they almost lost.
Now hear me out. They went toe to toe with the Wolves. Anthony Edwards hit a game winner. That
Jeremy Grant went
mafia,
crazy.
that mafia boss was like, "Oh nah, it's over. You're out of here. You're
Oh
out of
my!
here. You're out of here."
He said you had one job and sold.
Yeah, yo, bro. Also, you gotta think about it. Last night, Anthony Edwards just hit a game winner on me. I went to sleep. I wake up in the feds. Hold on. How did I wake up in the feds?
Better start telling.
I personally do believe Gilbert Arenas told her.
Nah, he did.
Gilbert.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
I think they caught Gil first, and Gil was like, "Yo, I know a few other niggas." And I'm gonna be honest with you, I think Damian Jones might be the nastiest one though. y'all didn't see the play? When we would bet at Braun House. It's yo, bro, I'm telling you, it's a nasty play. They said when we would bet, sometimes we would bet at Braun House. Then they pulling up tweets of Braun saying, I love betting. They might Braun might be
But my question, okay, this is my question about the whole betting shit because there's numerous reports of niggas betting on planes. So why don't you just stop niggas from betting on planes and all this other shit? Like,
because I think player to player, like me, like if it's just me and you and we betting and it's face to face, I could still cheat. Like if it's me and Josh, bro, we could bet face to face. Like if we betting on, let's say like a stupid game of Uno, or if we playing dice, let's just say if we playing dice, that's a hand in hand bet that me and him are personally making. We're not about to bet like, oh, if you roll a 4-5-6, you're gonna get 1.2 million. Those bets ain't happening like that. Those bets is like 3,500. Not trying to say the 3,500 like money. Well, for us down here, 3,500 is, but 3,500. They bet like 3,500, $1,000, $5,000. They not
they said
betting
they
like.
play rummy and they can get up to 10,000, tens of thousands of dollars.
Feel me? But to them, what is 10K? 10K a bet sheet for them. Feel me? Like that's a Louis
That is,
Vuitton jacket.
bro. I'm sorry, that's still crazy to think, bro. I
You
can
feel
blow
me?
10K out my ass.
Bro, 10K is a Louis Vuitton jacket to them, bro. Like, that jacket 10K? Oh, here, take that. Like, I don't even care. So, them think about if they don't care about it with clothes, they not gonna think like, oh, I'm betting with my mans. Man, 10K, I lose 10K to my friend, it's whatever. A game check is up 300K. A game check 300K. So I lost 10K last night, but I'm gonna get 300K tonight.
I'll give it back tomorrow with some little
I'm gonna
interest
get it
in.
back.
You know what I'm saying?
Right back. Why not bet it?
Yeah, like I'm gonna get it right back. But like I think sports betting, but also me personally, I think it's stupid because Carmelo Anthony also tells the story that when I joined the NBA, the commissioner sat me down and said, I know all the people that you know from the hood. I know what they look like. I know who they talk to. I know what your aunts look like. I know what your cousin look like. And you gotta cut all of that ghetto stuff out. So if they could go that deep and find your family, what make you think they don't know that you texting cousin Ray Ray?
No,
Telling
that
him, yo,
wasn't Ray Ray.
put 100 on this parlay. We gotta be honest with ourselves sometimes, man. Like, also, I do think it's greed. I do understand that gambling is an addiction, and I do
Yeah,
understand that it's
like
greed. But damn, I can't say I understand it, but then at the same time, I'm about to contradict myself. But I am. I understand that gambling is a greed, and it's an addiction. But how greedy can you be?
you'd be
You
surprised.
make like, and I understand people are saying like, oh no, but they making millions of dollars off the bet. In 1 year, I make $4.75 million. What is 1 to 4?
Hmm.
And why do I need $1 million right now? Like somebody delivered 200K to Terry Rozier house. The NBA just sells you 200K because you played a basketball game. 300K.
Not Zelda. I'm crying.
Come on, bro. Like
Funny as hell. He said Zelda.
that's what I said earlier. I'm starting to think that I get paid more than NBA players the way they moving with this gambling and shit. What you need to gamble for? And if you going, why don't you just DM random people? Yo, I'm about to bet this. Now I went and I seen your little Brad. But if I did it, I'd never seen you no money. You don't need that money. You don't need that money.
I
Yo,
need
what
some refund on some of my parlays. I need to
you
make
need that
that.
money for? You in the NBA, you don't need $1. I will say Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier being arrested before Malik Beasley is crazy. That is crazy. Because Malik Beasley definitely was sports betting. K Cunningham passed that man the ball wide open. Nobody near him. Playoff game to go game 7. He just dropped the ball out of bounds. I say, yeah.
He was nervous. He just made a mistake. The brother can't make a mistake.
I say, yeah. He put that bet in.
Now he put that bet in. I'm crying. Who you think
He
gonna
had
win?
that.
You got the Nuggets or you got the Warriors?
Give me the Nuggets. Nuggets by 5.
Yeah,
Yo.
how can we help you today?
Nigga said, I'm gonna help you there. Shout out my son to you. Shout out to the Dito. Pause.
Any
But
hot
yeah.
you want to tell the people, real?
Um, Detroit Pistons is a top 3 team this season.
Top 3.
Well, in the East. In the East. Detroit
So
top
what
3
you
in the
got?
East.
Knicks, Bucks, them?
No. Knicks, Cavs, Detroit. Even though they lost to the bum ass Bulls last night, I don't know how, but hey. Detroit basketball. Shout out my nigga.
Nah, she talking about some wicked up whole brother.
The Raptors is definitely gonna be a 6 seed. I believe that wholeheartedly. And somebody that's not supposed to be traded is gonna get traded this season.
Like
There's
who?
gonna be a player that's not supposed to be traded gonna get traded. Either Giannis is gonna get traded randomly, or it's gonna be somebody else nobody ever thought was in the talks to be traded, but they got traded. Jamal Murray might be on the chopping block, but shout
You
out my
think
nigga Jamal.
you think he got value?
Jamal Murray, he has some value.
Oh man, y'all gotta
Or
stop. Oh, no.
that's not wild, bro. Wemby making DPOY, that's not wild. Orlando making the playoffs, it's definitely a great chance. They'll be like 4 or 5. Yeah.
I'm sick of Wemby. I'm praying for his downfall.
Lucky I ain't. My son might be better than Chat.
I'm praying for his downfall.
Chill. Don't pray for the sun downfall.
I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the way y'all talk about Wemby, man.
If we have some personal, and now if we get off personal agendas, Jalen Brunson MVP. Jalen, that's gone.
Definitely
Definitely
not
is
better
better.
than Chet. You forgot to put the knot.
Definitely is better than Chet.
I forgot. You forgot to put the knot. You got any genders you want to get off, real? Because you got a whole bunch of them knowing you for week 1.
Agendas. Jalen Brunson for MVP.
This
OG
guy.
Anunoby for most improved player. Last but not least, Deuce McBride or Jordan Clarkson for 6th man of the year.
All his awards going to Knicks players. This is nasty. All his
Nah, that's not. All right. Players that I am cheering for that's not New York. Scotty Barnes. I want to see Scotty have a good season. I like Scotty. I want to see Scotty have a good season. Evan Mobley, J Dub. J Dub definitely made me a believer last season. I like J Dub a lot. Chill, don't put that in the air. They ain't hit Kawhi in the first, so they can't hit us. They gotta get Kawhi. they gotta get Kawhi first before they get the Knicks. But J Dub, I hope J Dub come back and J Dub get at least some kind of award. I want De'Aaron Fox to take a big step this season. I do. I need him like 25-9. I need him like 25-9.
I don't. With the Spurs drafting Dylan Harper, I don't know about De'Aaron Fox.
I need De'Aaron Fox to get 25-9. And last but not least, I need Zion to retire this season.
What do you got against Zion? What does Zion do to you?
I think he's overrated.
Why is he overrated?
Listen. I think Zion's overrated. He still didn't. Julius Randle's better than Zion, and we could finish here. We could finish here on this note. Julius Randle is better than Zion because he can do everything that Zion can do, and shoot the 3 balls. Zion cannot shoot.
That's a fact.
Zion definitely cannot shoot the ball. He does not have a mid-range game or a post-up game. He literally has a downhill game. And he's going to be efficient because he has a downhill game and all his shots is at the basket. But if you have a team that is willing to defend the paint, I don't think Zion is that impactful. I don't think he's impactful now. They were up 15 against the Grizzlies and lost.
Was that Zion's fault or was that the team's fault?
If he's the best player and he's quote unquote the best player and he's supposed to be out there, and all reality, not Herb Jones. What's the other one?
Trey Murphy.
Trey Murphy might be the best. All right, listen. Zion is overrated. He is not better than Julius Randle. He might not be better than R.J. Barrett. He might not be better than a lot of people. OG Anunoby might be better than Zion. So, y'all do with that what y'all want.
Tell the people they can find you, real.
TikTok, Wizard Kelly. Feel me? I be in Josh Lives. Y'all can argue me if y'all want. I will tell y'all SMD. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah. Instagram Wizard Kelly too. If you in New York and you see me and you got a problem with me, either
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of here until next show. Y'all be easy. Y'all know the vibes.